Hi, family. It's me, Mashudu Mbele, the Mind Doctor. Welcome. So, today's discussion is on how our thoughts create our reality. Whilst I wait for people to join, I'll just share about me. I'm the Mind Doctor, I'm a transformation coach. I'm also a credit repair coach and also a negative emotional therapy practitioner and an NLP practitioner. So I help people who are stuck to be better using different techniques so that they can be better, so that they can master themselves, so that they can be empowered to greatness, so that they can tap to their talents and gifts a lot faster than they could by working through their mind using different techniques as well to do that. And if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling down, I'm the person that you can come to. I also have got Umgo Wisho line that you can come through and come and chat. It's an opportunity to offload. Nowadays, people are just so scared that their news will be known on social media or everyone within their friends or family don't know. But that is an opportunity for you to come and chat to me. I see we've got into Tuko. Welcome, welcome. If you're joining through, just say hi so that I know who I'm with. So I'm live on Facebook, my normal, Mashudu, and also on Transformation Coach, and also on LinkedIn. So wherever you're coming from, just say hi so that I know who I'm with. And to those who will be listening to this at a later stage, just type replay as well, and also share with your friends and your loved ones. And also it will be on YouTube. On YouTube, I am Mashudu Mbele, or you can look for Transformation Coach Mashudu, and yeah, you like, subscribe, and share as well. And the opportunity with YouTube is that you can download and listen to it at a later stage, even when you don't have the data. So, with the topic that I'm going to talk about how our thoughts create our future, it's time to take back your control. And the question is, how can you do that? And I'm just going to share further in terms of how you can do that as well. So, on a daily basis, we're creating our reality, we're creating what we desire to have. I was just reflecting today in terms of my challenges and my triumph and my tribulations. And when I reflected, I mean, like most of them, it was based on the thought, having the thought, the belief, and then you take action. And everything that we do in life is started with a thought. Everything that is man-made started with a thought. And it's so wonderful that we can create our reality. So we've got what we call the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And the conscious mind is all about willpower, it's all about creativity, and it's all about taking rational decisions and about logic. And mostly something that always controls us is our subconscious mind, because that is where our beliefs are stored, that is where our behaviors, our emotions, our values, our culture is stored, because on a daily basis, it's forever storing, like even this opportunity that we're currently having. So your subconscious mind is recording that. And it also records your self-image, how you think about yourself, your cravings, and also your traumas. They're all stored in the subconscious mind. So think of your mind as this big ship, and for it to be able to run, it needs the captain, and the captain is a conscious mind, which helps you with logic and all that. But below that, there is that body of the ship, which is your subconscious mind, and your ship won't run without that, but it needs you. And for you to be better, for you to transform your life, you need to change your thinking. So it's time you take back your control. So the question is, what are your thoughts currently? Are your thoughts negative? Are your thoughts positive? If you reflect for the past week, what have you been thinking? because everything that we are forever thinking about and also putting an emotion. So for your reality to happen, there has to be an emotion involved, and that fuels you. It fuels your thoughts as well for that thought to be successful. So there has to be an emotion, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. So our thoughts are real. So each thought creates what we call a vibrational energy, because our thoughts are very powerful. So daily, even when you're just saying, you don't love someone, so your mind just saying you don't love yourself, it doesn't say you don't love the other person. So for one to start taking back control is to surrender, believe, and have faith. And how do you do that? You do that by changing your beliefs, because your beliefs are part of your subconscious mind. When you change your beliefs, your thoughts will change. And then when you change your thoughts, your choices will change and you take actions. So it's time to change your beliefs. So what are your current beliefs? So you might say, I'm not good enough. And that belief, it has killed so many dreams. It also affects us in terms of our money. Like if you feel like you're not good enough, you won't even apply for that job interview, even though you've got all the qualifications, because you're looking at the other person. You could be saying that I'm not good enough, and you go and purchase things you can't afford because you're competing with the Jones and your friends, and you're not ready to accept yourself. So this everything that needs to happen in terms of your life starts with you, starts with your mind. And me being the mind doctor, I help you to start changing those beliefs of saying I'm not good enough, and we say you're good enough, and you add other beliefs that you believe which are positive. And there is a wonderful technique that I do with my clients as well. And it's time that you start changing your story. It's time that you take over of your life and you take control of your life. And it starts with you changing your beliefs, because when you change your beliefs, you'll be able to change your actions and your behaviors. How wonderful would that be? So as you're listening to me, how many of you always think that they are not good enough? Hi, June, welcome. So when you're feeling like you're not good enough as well, you could have ideas daily. We are draining our ideas. I'm a creative being. So what I've learned throughout my journey is to action those thoughts. So a thought comes and it might be a business idea and you are always doubting yourself. And that is something that also affects us. You might be doubting yourself and having those negative emotions. Being a negative emotional therapy practitioner can also help you to address those negative emotions such as doubt, such as fear, such as rejection, such as guilt. And you'll be able to understand where they started. Because you find that they start showing up when you start working. They start showing up when you're running your business. They start showing up when you have to present. And you just get the stage fright, though you've got the capability, and it just imprison you. You feel chained, and that can be addressed. And you find that those emotions and those beliefs, they start firstly, formative years, from the time you were conceived and normally up to the age of 7. And throughout the rest that you go through, it just accumulates. And it could be that you have gone through trauma as well. And if you're a negative person and daily I think about something negative, you're just going to attract more of that. And you say, hi, izinto zami azihambi kahle. But the question is, what are you spending your time on? What are your thoughts? Are your thoughts cultivating, or are they damaging you, or are they sabotaging you? Because you might blame everyone, but at the end of the day, the 3 fingers are pointing at you. So where are you spending your time? Where are you spending your thoughts? And it's easily just to manifest negativity, because the emotion just come, anger, sadness, because of what we've been through, our traumas and our sadness. Because Simangaliso, welcome, thank you, bless you as well, Simangaliso. I really appreciate it. Hi, June. So It's time you start taking over your life. It's time you fight for your transformation. If you've got kids, you've got siblings, you are a role model, there are people watching you. And we cannot operate in the same mindset that you have been operating on in 2020. Normally on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, our gadgets, I use iOS, which is Apple, and each time there are apps which are upgrading. And if you're not upgrading your mind and you're operating, they are doing that. What about you? So it's also important that you change your thoughts, you change your beliefs. Your beliefs, question them. There's a way of questioning them. Is this belief right or wrong? Where does it manifest? And when you are questioning that and doing that, you have to feel how you're feeling about that belief, because our body is forever talking to us, because all our emotions, we store it in our body. Like even with the fear, when I do the technique or doubt, throughout the technique, I'll say, where are you feeling this emotion of fear? Where are you feeling this emotion of doubt? And you can feel it, and we release it as well. And you start having new beliefs which are empowering. So it's time that you take action, you fight for your transformation, you change the way you are, you become better. We've got ChatGPT at the moment, which is forever changing, and we're operating in the artificial intelligence. So are you changing your thoughts, or are you working with the operating system of back then when you were born? You can't do that. You can't be a productive person, because we're waiting for your greatness. We're waiting for you to be an amazing. Hi, Laura, welcome. So you need to change your beliefs. You need to change your thoughts. If your thoughts are not working for you and you're doing something, it means you need to change. You might fail whilst you're doing that. And failure is just saying, do that in a different way. Go and ask for help. And we're in the age where help is readily available. So find a coach that you resonate with. So find a therapist, find a counselor who will help you, because you cannot operate with an old regime mindset. And you cannot go daily and say, no, my parents is. Your parents, they brought you here, they've done all they can do. They went through their own traumas as well. And it's time that you level up and become better. And you take over your life. Because every day you are in your thoughts. I can't read your thoughts at the moment. There are people who can read them, but mostly we can't. So you are always in your body. So take over your life, take over and own your transformation, because no one can do it for you. Hi, Pelisiwe, welcome. So do share this. Take your friends who have been, because normally we've got friends that say this and this is happening and all that. And it just started with a thought. As much as you can motivate them, you can hug them and do that, but they have to change their mindset. Do it for them. They have to fight for themselves to be great, to be amazing people. So you can change your reality by changing your thoughts, by changing your beliefs. And once you have changed your beliefs, your actions changes and your choices changes. So as you are here, what are your thoughts? Like even today, what have you been thinking? Because you'll be manifesting. Because everything that we do, that we think about, we manifest. If like when you have to go to a job interview, you need to go there already feeling like you got the job. Because already we're sending energy. We're vibrational people. So if you're going there and you say, no, Abazamba, or whatever, no, you're asking me questions, because you didn't prepare and you didn't say you're going to get the job. And you're feeling that excited, saying, I'm going to get a job, and you put positive emotions, you'll see you might get the job. Even if you didn't get it, you can go and ask for feedback and say, where can I improve? I remember back then in 2018 when I was still in corporate. And that time I was not in a good space. I was in a bad space, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And Even if I check my self-image, as I said, our subconscious mind also runs our self-image, our values. I was not in a good space, and I attended more than 10 interviews for managers, and I didn't get them. And each time I would say, no, they didn't like me. But when I reflected a year later why I didn't get the job, yeah, it has gone down. I don't know what happened. Okay, so on Instagram, I just went off, but I'll just load the video. So when I when I went to those negative attitude, and I said I was not going to get the job. And I also said, no, I'm entitled to the job because I've been in this company, I've been doing this. Because one thing that always sabotages ourselves is ourselves. How you performed the last year, all the things, the accolades that you got. When you go to an interview, they don't work for you. So they are looking for someone who's new. So that's why daily we have to upgrade our mind and be operating. And when you go there, when you want a job, you want a promotion, you want a company, you want to run, you need to be really brutally honest with you and say, are you ready? I wasn't ready. Even if I got the job, I know I would have been a bad manager, and I would have been just vomiting my sadness, my anger, and all the things that I was going through. And then the end of the day, I had to say, I'm grateful I didn't get that job because I would have really messed up people's lives. Because normally, if an employer, you're a boss, those people who are under you, they're ordained that you take care of them. And I wasn't mentally, physically, emotionally ready to take care of them. So think about your thoughts. Think about your life. What reality do you want to cultivate? So I challenge you to do that. And when you're ready to change your life, when you're ready to master yourself, when you're ready to tap to your talents and gifts, reach out to me. I'll help you. I'm the mind doctor. I'll help you to deal with your traumas. I'll help you to deal with your negative emotions, your negative limiting beliefs, such I'm saying, I'm not good enough, I'm unworthy, and I am undeserving, because you are deserving. We've got abundance throughout in our life. If you check today and say, you might say, you are broke or you don't have enough funds, but just look around you at other things. You find that you're not sick, you're not in ICU, you don't have drips, you've got a roof to sleep on, you've got food. So it's a time we appreciate the abundance. You've got trees, we've got birds that come and sing to you. I always say, people say, oh, that bird is always making noise. The bird, because we are vibrational people, we're always sending energy to the universe saying, you're having bad thoughts. Think differently. Let's do something differently. Think differently. So it's a blessing from the universe saying, no, you need to change your thoughts. You need to change your thinking. I trust what I've just shared now. It will propel you and to also think and reflect. Reflect on where you spend your energy, where you spend your thoughts, your reality. Currently, what you have right now is based on your thoughts and is based on that emotion that you create in that thought as well. And normally, when you create negative thoughts, there's anger, there's sadness. And it's rare that when you are feeling a positive thoughts, because we go over 400 billion thoughts a day. Yes, we do. But it depends on, by the time you get that message, goes through five senses, your eyes hear, whatever you hear, and then how you process it is based on your conditioning, your values, your behaviors, and all that. And by the time it comes out as your word, your action, and we might look at the same video or same movie, and we won't reflect on that same movie the same, because we have been conditioned differently, our cultures are different. So reflect on what I've just said and say, what reality are you creating? Because it's time to take back control of your reality so that you can be a better human being. And when you're ready to change and to work on yourself, reach out to me. I'll share my details. My WhatsApp number is 061 518 3208. And my email is coach@enablersolutions.co.za. And also, before I end, I've got amazing things that are happening. On the 15th to the 17th of September, we're having a Revitalize Your Inner Power retreat. It will be in Palito. Do join us. There's a payment plan if you sector your space is 1,000 rand. And also, I'm now doing energy healing as well between Monday to Fridays between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. So before you go to work or before you go and run your business, if you need any clearing, any energy clearing, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling down, you've done everything and you don't know where the blockage is. It could be your blockage is physical, it could be emotions, it could be your mind, it could be spiritual as well, it could be in your body. So we'll find out through the session where the blockage is, and we help you as well to clear that energy. So that is between 4 and 7 a.m. And after that, it's normal coaching and other businesses that I run. And also, on the 30th of April, I'm running a free master class on self-mastery. So you can register. I'll also share the details. But for you to join that self-mastery, you need to just participate in the questionnaire. It takes less than 5 minutes. And from that questionnaire, I'll be sharing the results of how people, what issues people have, they're struggling with in terms of mastering themselves. So I look to seeing all of you in that free masterclass on the 30th of April, which is a Sunday. So do note that I'll share also the link as well. With that being said, share with others and engage and reach out to me when you're ready to transform your life, when you're ready to be better, when you're ready to take control of your life. I'm here to help you. Enjoy the rest of your evening so much. Thank you so much. We'll be connecting later, just relay as well and share with your friends and family so that they can learn. And I know with this session, someone would have learned and your life will change. And all I'm doing just to plant a seed to take ownership of your transformation, because no one can do it for you. And everything that we do in life starts with the mind, and our thoughts start in the mind. And you can take control of your mind and not let the outside influences take over. And I wish you a lovely, productive week and have an awesome week. Thank you so much. That's me, Mashidumbele, the Mind Doctor. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.